You don't pay attention to them. And if I ask them to put it over here, they never do.
There you go. Get butts
103.
home. Or whatever date comes first.
Let's see. 9/16/26. 103.
Somehow. Okay, I think I figure.
Go. Well, turn. You always get lost in this place.
Alright. Hopefully we can get into the parking lot.
This must be all their cars that aren't Nissan.
Like ours. I seriously thought when we came here we'd get a Nissan. But nope.
No. I think we gotta check that fuse.
Our radio doesn't want to work, so.
It works and then it doesn't work.
It works when it wants to.
And the dealership refused to look at it.
They say it's something other than a fuse. We say it's a fuse.
They made me feel like a dumb female.
So, I'm looking at the GPS so I can get her butts home. And you are looking at the camera so you can see me see the vlog. Hopefully.
Well, why don't you switch it and they can see. I can't believe you can't figure a way to get home by now.
I know. Actually, I think I got it somewhat memorized once we get out of this area. This is an auto mall. There's other ships up the wazoo in this whole area. Who knows? I think what you say, we have one more year, then we can trade this in?
Or it wouldn't be so much of a rollover.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to explain that statement to you people. When you buy a car and you owe payments on it and you try to trade it in, it's called going upside down. Basically means they take the balance that you owe left on the car, add it, come on, you can turn, add it to the price of the road, add it to the price of the current car loan you're buying. So if you are buying a $10,000 car and you have $5,000 left to pay, you'll now be paying $15,000 on the car, or $1,500 on the car, depending on how the price is. You'll be paying off the loan that you had left, because the dealership will pay that off and then they'll pass it on to you, plus the loan for the car you just got.
I know when we go and see about him, look at him and go, I do not want a Kia. I do not want a Hyundai. And if he says why, I'm going to say because I'm not being a victim of the Kia boys. Not again. I already lost the car I loved.
That car was brilliant. It was paid off. We had just finished paying it off, and then...
What, you turn it off?
Because once we turn that way, I know how to get home from here.
We'll get rid of the screen part.
Yeah, I'll figure it out some way. It's still recording. I suppose I can go. Alright, let's get home.
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to cuss because somebody on here complained that we cuss too much. You know what? The person that complained, that's a part of life. Everybody cusses.
Yep. If you don't like us cussing every once in a while, don't watch the vlogs.
I'm not a little kid where I get scolded because I cuss.
For a second I thought it said warning flooding when we came the opposite direction. It was actually telling us that I think this road's going to be under construction on the 22nd, so we're good to get home.
We'll cross the road.
I don't know.
A turkey! I'm going like this.
Nice wild turkey. Plus we had some interesting fun last night because our internet was out until like this afternoon.
From 8 to noon? 8 last night to 12, about 12 to 1 o'clock?
It wasn't just us. I actually saw a map of the outages. Someone had posted it and it was all over the place for Spectrum.
That's okay, I got your mom a credit. I don't know how much, but I got her a credit.
Gonna help her on the bill.
I'll let her know that.
Well, the rain, I'm surprised there isn't flooding here unless it flooded and this water receded quickly.
Unless they didn't have water, a lot of water up here.
It's true, it's a hill, so maybe it flowed down into the sewage. Supposedly still we're under a flood advisory.
As long as the sump pump works, I really don't care.
Yep. I've been working on cleaning that little tiny area of the basement.
You and Jimmy got to fix that get up there by the roof.
No. It looks like it's going to turn green or red soon. Hello! How's everyone? It's a beautiful day out.
That's why we're going to check the fuse.
We're going to figure out what's wrong with our radio. Bluetooth works. I'm assuming the CD player works too. But to get
the CD player don't work either.
So it all works is the Bluetooth. Alright, come on. I want to get home.
Because I Googled it. It said it could be the amplifier fuse.
See when we get home.
I'm still gonna call and talk to the guy that they told me to. Tell him I don't appreciate the guy making me feel like a dumb female.
No, that I don't like.
He refused to check.
No.
And I'm not taking it over to the Dodge area for the windshield wipers.
Go to O'Reilly or Walmart for that.
Exactly.
You take it to a dealership, they're just going to pay you and charge you an arm and a leg just for a simple windshield wiper.
Damn near $100 probably. For O'Reilly's would be a hell of a lot cheaper, and Walmart would be a hell of a lot cheaper. All you do is type into the screen what kind of car, what year, and there you go. You find your windshield wiper blade. One's always smaller than the other.
Yep.
I've noticed that.
Nice thing is, we don't have to worry about 2 for the rear. We only have to worry about 1 for the rear. Or in the way, I can just go straight. Duh, I was going to turn in Silver Spring. A lot of places flooded the past couple of days with all the rain we got. A lot of streets, especially in Milwaukee. So if you lived in those live in those flood areas, I hope you didn't have to worry about your basement being flooded. Or if it did flood, hopefully it wasn't too bad. So we are currently at Lily Road, and I just take this to Glendale and we'll be home with a fresh new oil change. Thank God. I was worried we'd run into flooding on the way there, but nope, thank God. I think it's maybe further down road where all the flooding happened. I want to know, why do dealerships always have like improvement channels on while you're sitting there waiting for your car to get serviced? The same freaking show over and over and over again. Crap, I need to be in that lane.
Can't you just go straight?
I can, but you'll probably piss people off, but people aren't letting me in.
But of course they're not. So now we're gonna get lost.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna flip a U somewhere. My mom would know exactly where to go from here, because she knows, but I don't. She showed me, but I don't quite remember. What in the hell?
Oh, good God.
Is that?
A wooden Yeti with funny ears, a vest, and a tail.
Good God. Was a rabbit big the foot? For you Adam Lulu fans.
Good.
Going a little fast there, weren't you? Hang on, I'm going to try to get us back on the Lily. And we're about home. Alright, thanks for watching. The road is where the stories are. Do good in the world. Peace out. See you in the next one.